Alright, man, so there's a little sample of my Atara Strat. Let's talk about what I have in this guitar. This guitar is made by a local luthier here in the Columbia, Missouri area, Shannon Davidson with Atara Guitars. He's also with his musician's pool and the Bridge Recording Studios in Jamestown, right outside of Columbia, Missouri. What I have in here, oh, I better put my eyes on because if I try to guess at this, I'm going to make a mess of things. So, in the neck, what I have right here, my DiMaggio Virtual Vintage Heavy Blues 2. And then here in the middle, got the Area 58 DiMaggio. And then here in the bridge, I got the Seymour Duncan Trumbucker. And also in the circuit, I've got by Creation Audio Labs a Redeemer. And what a Redeemer does, if you go to creationaudiolabs.com, read up all about it. I highly suggest you doing that. Basically, in short, to make it as simple as possible, what a Redeemer does is if you're using a long cable or if you have a huge pedal chain, it's going to make sure that your guitar signal stays strong and true. Also, what it's going to do is it's going to amplify every aspect of your playing. So if you're sloppy, you're really going to hear it. That's why you hear all my slop. If you're clean, you're really going to hear it. You're going to hear every single little note of your pick. You're going to hear it all. And I like that. And I don't have a Redeemer in all my guitars, but when I'm going for a solo, because of the way I have this guitar modified, if I'm going for a solo that's over the top, hot and heavy, really screaming, I like to grab this one. And this is a bit of a heavy piece of wood. And so live, I don't carry it as much due to the things that I deal with. But in the studio, I will sit down and play this, or I'll play a golden Strat, that model that Shannon Davidson has. Now, the golden model Strat that Shannon Davidson makes is the best sounding Strat I've ever played in my entire life. And you have to go to Atara Guitars and check it out. Just hands down, I've played lots of guitars, and that is by far the best sounding Strat I've ever played on. Actually, when I'm at a studio, I'll just fiddle on it, not even plug it in, and the sustain on the thing without even an amp is amazing. But rosewood fretboard, it used to have bird's eye maple neck, but that got messed up, and Shannon Davidson was nice enough to replace the neck for me. I absolutely love this guitar. It means so much to me. I highly recommend you checking out Atara Guitars on Facebook. You get to see their models. That's Atara. And their slogan is instruments for praise, and so instruments for worship. And they make guitars for folks that have a desire to worship God with their gifts and with their talent. And that really is pretty much, that's been the mission statement of Shannon and Anita Davidson, to get behind folks and to encourage folks to use their gifts for the Lord, and get behind folks that want to use their gifts for the Lord. And so I was gifted with this guitar. I was actually gifted with two. One I gave to my uncle, and this one I kept for myself. I absolutely love this guitar. I love this Strat. It's just it's really easy to play. I have no really issues with this thing at all. The frets are nice and smooth. The neck is nice and fast. I really dig it. It is heavy. I will give it that. It is heavy. So live, even though I may bring it, I don't really carry it as much live. I use lighter guitars live because of the stuff that I deal with. But this guitar is just phenomenal. So if you don't know about Atara Guitars, you should check them out. And if you're ever in the area and you're wanting to do some recording, you reach out to Shannon Davidson at the Bridge Recording Studios or his musicians pool. They offer memberships. There, I highly recommend getting one of their memberships because the amount of money it costs to do a full album, these days, as you know, if you're trying to do an album the way we did the album Up Next, you're looking at a pretty penny to spend to do that level of an album. So I just bought a membership there, and it really was cost effective in terms of recording. And I got to play my Atara Strat while I was in there, and other Atara Strats that were there in the studio. And so, and all the way up the neck, it's just easy to play. Atara Strat, man, this is a bad boy. I highly recommend you guys checking them out. Shannon Davidson would be the cat you would talk to if you was going to order one. This guitar is so near and dear to my heart. Shannon Davidson is I know a lot of luthiers, and Shannon Davidson is by far the most knowledgeable that I know of all the luthiers, and he is hands down the absolute best and everything in life. He can pick up a guitar and play guitar with the best of them. He can build a guitar with the best of them. He can dial in a tone with the best of them. He has the amps to do it, and he has the knowledge to do it. And I think his guitars are really good looking. I mean, he's got some great looking guitars. So you would go to Atara Guitars on Facebook, check them out. God bless you guys. I hope you liked this review of my Atara, and I'll do some more reviews on my guitars. Like and subscribe, if you would, please. Like and subscribe. It doesn't hurt you, doesn't take anything from you, or nothing like that. I'm not asking anything from you. Just like and subscribe if you could. And not asking for no money. Won't be doing any of that. But if you happen to like this review and it makes you want to go check out Atara Guitars, please feel free to do so. God bless you guys. Bye.